So, and I'm back at the Turkish Miles and Smiles Lounge before my next flight. Nothing changed, as you can see. Still buzzing with people. They're doing pasta. People are getting pide. My small pide snack before the next flight. They have different kinds of sweets here, mostly cookies and fruits, which is nice. And here they have different kind of teas that you can make yourself. Leaving the lounge and going for my gate. This time Ljubljana boards at the gates. I have proven to myself that even if you have less than 2 hours between the flights, you can still go to the lounge and have a snack. The D gates are down there. Shouldn't be far. Apparently, if you are denied boarding, here is the exit for you. That's interesting. And it's on the D concourse. So any one of you, hopefully not, who will be denied boarding needs to come to the D concourse. Or maybe it's the same in the other concourses too. Who would know? This should be our plane for today to Ljubljana. I don't see the registration number, so I'll have to look it up in the internet. So, boarding in progress. It seems it's an overbooked flight, and this time they upgraded me to business. I'm now in 1D. I was before in 1F. So let's see which type of cabin in the business class we will have. If the European one or the old business class cabin. I don't believe we will have the new business class cabin, because I think by the look of the engines that this is not 321 new. So let's see. Hello, good afternoon, thank you. Let me show you the seat. It's a completely different seat than I'm used to in Turkish. It's not the oldest business class, but also not the newest business class. But it seems interesting. So it seems I won't have anyone sitting next to me, and I'll just ask the flight attendant if I can switch seats, because I want to take footage of departure. It's an interesting product actually. We have the lights here in the middle. We already got the welcome drinks. Again, was a choice between orange juice, lemon raspberry juice, and water. And I went for the signature Turkish lemon juice. So let me show you some details of the seat.
İstanbul, Ljubljana uçuşumuzun yaklaşık 2 saat sürmesini planlıyoruz. Rotamızda genel olarak güzel ama zaman zaman türbülans bekliyoruz. Şu anda hazırlıklarımızı tamamladık. Kısa zaman içinde motoru çalıştırmayı planlıyoruz.
As you see, there is no USB port, but there is power outlet, and it's leg room is really plentiful.
With flight number TK1063.
So
take about 2 hours.
Seems a nice product for 2 hours flight.
Weather, time to time light.
We were already given our menus. So the starter will be mozzarella and tomato salad, the simple starter they have at Turkish. And then for the main will be a choice between grilled Turkish style meatball, prawn with tomato sauce, and rigatoni. I will go for the prawn because I already ate the Turkish lounge, and I need something light, not something heavy. And then the standard cheese platter, which is normally always good, and mango nougat mousse, which is also a very good choice. And yes, they will give out a lot of bread. The drinks, it's the usual selection, like in all short haul flights. So I'm looking forward to this flight. So the first time experiencing business between Istanbul and Ljubljana, my home route. There was even a small upgrade after boarding, after the door closed. So an upgrade inside the cabin, because I asked the flight attendants if I can switch seats and take the window seat, and now I have the nice seat next to the window, and I will be able to take footage of the takeoff and the landing. So guys, we have on-time pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this Turkish Airlines flight. We would like to draw your attention to the safety information you need to follow during this flight. Please stow your hand luggage carefully in the overhead compartment. You can place smaller items under the seat in front.
Just wanted to share that this pushback was on time. Let's see how the arrival time will be in Ljubljana.
Until the seatbelt sign is off. When needed, you can release it as shown.
I think this is an Airbus 310. I'll check this in internet and maybe blend it in. An Airbus A350 that was meant for Aeroflot. We're taking off towards the sea. The Black Sea. Hello.
Sarmija, hello. What would you like to drink with your food?
I will take water too.
What?
Please. Let me show you how the seat works. Apparently you have a recliner function and you have a leg rest. So for your legs, this should release the leg rest, as you see. So you have a little leg rest here, and it's operated manually. It's not electronic. So it just releases the leg rest, and then you have to press it back. And there is also an extender. So if you release the leg rest, then you can release with the seems it doesn't work, this one. So there is an extender, so you can put your feet on the extender, but it seems the latch is broken or something, so it doesn't work anymore apparently. Let's put this back, and then you can also recline the seat. Also it goes manually, it goes far back, so it's quite comfortable. It's almost as much as in the A330 that I took in business class. Yeah, it's not electric like in the A330, it's manual. And then on your right side, it depends, the aisle seat has it on the left side is the tray table, which you pull out, and then you fold it. And the aircraft is pretty clean. I noticed that the tray table is very clean, although it's not the newest aircraft, but it's clean. So you can have it just like a half tray table or the full tray table. It doesn't move away, so you're actually blocked in case there is a tray on this table. You're not able to go out around the cabin or to the toilet. And then on my left side, and the aisle seat will have that on the left or on the right side, is the infotainment system, which is pretty warm. So the infotainment system, which you fold out, and it's a quite old infotainment system. It stopped working now when they switched off the information monitors inside the cabin. So it looks like it's not meant for entertainment, although they were giving out headphones, and although they have this little remote for it, but it just seems you can switch channels. Maybe just music can be played on this infotainment systems. I'll try to figure it out when I put away the camera, and if I find something interesting, then I will let you know. But it seems this aircraft was owned by some, I don't know what kind of lettering is that. It was apparently owned by some other company, and it was taken over by Turkish Airlines. You see here, it's. I wouldn't like to offend anyone with my guessing, so I will rather not guess this. Sorry for not knowing, but I will Google it up and maybe I will blend it in. The meal has arrived. I don't know if this is lunch or dinner. It's the same, and it looks pretty nice. Here's the mozzarella and tomato. The cheese platter looks nice. It's not the standard little bowl. It's actually a platter. And then there is an aubergine, stuffed aubergine, I think was in the menu, and mango mousse, and the butter and some olive oil, pepper and salt, and metal cutlery. Also, you get a drink of your choice. This time I went for water. So now you also got the bread, and the crew, the flight attendant said I took the best one. The main dish is for me the prawns, because I want to eat something lighter. I don't want meatballs now. The meatball casserole actually they have. It's too heavy for me after eating all this food in the lounge. And yeah, it looks good. It looks promising. I will be eating prawns for the first time as a main dish with Turkish Airlines. So let's dig in. Let me give you my verdict on the prawns. They were tasty. They actually tasted like prawns. And also the pumpkin, the roasted grilled pumpkin actually was very nice. But I'm too full to eat all this rice and sauce. I tried and almost finished the stuffed aubergine, which was also very nice. Now I will go for the dessert, and then it's food coma for me for today. The dessert was exquisite. A very good mousse, quite sweet, and with a layer of chocolate as a foundation. So altogether it tasted more chocolatey than mangoey, but still, if you like chocolate, it was very good. One of the best desserts I ate in the Turkish short haul flights in business class. Well done, Turkish. Very good catering today. The plane is quite noisy. I don't know what's the reason for that now. The reason is that I'm talking, but otherwise it's quite noisy even if I'm here in the front. Now I will get some of my work done for my real life job. So it's very practical that you have all the space here in the cabin, especially in the front of the cabin. You can relax, and you won't disturb anyone, or anyone will disturb you while working. So it's a perfect space for doing a little work. So guys, since we're landing now, and I promised that you will get the in-flight entertainment review, I can just tell you that actually it doesn't work. Although the cabin crew told us that the movies won't be available just for 20 minutes, and they told us that at the beginning of the flight. But if you here see the remote control, if I press every button on this remote control, I just get the volume response. And the same is when I press the buttons on the opposite side of the remote, so the back side of the remote. I just get the volume response and nothing else, and the screen itself has just brightness controls. So it seems they got this airplane from another airline, and they never changed the in-flight entertainment, which is not compatible. Now as we are landing, we are required to stow everything away, and I will have to stow this too, because I'm in the bulkhead area and everything needs to be stowed here. I must say that flying here in the front, in the first row, on this particular aircraft feels really like flying a private jet. There is a lot of leg room, as I told you before. The seats reclined fairly, and if you don't have a neighbor like me, then it really feels like a private jet experience. The other side is even nicer because there is the sunset. And you can get the idea how it feels flying here in the first row of this particular aircraft of Turkish Airlines. A very good experience. We will now descend through the clouds. Down there you can see Novo Mesto. Welcome to Slovenia. Let me finish this video here. I won't take the footage of deboarding.
Hanımefendiler, beyefendiler ve sevgili çocuklar.
I'm already tired
Yolculuğumuzun rahat ve
from all
keyifli
the
geçmiş
travel.
olduğunu umuyoruz. Emniyetiniz için kemerinizi
And
takışıkları
I just
sürünceye
wanted
kadar lütfen yerinizde
to
kalın.
end this review
Kemerinizi bağlı tutunuz ve
with
başüstü
kudos to
dolaplarını
Turkish
açmayın.
Airlines first
Tüm
for
elektronik cihazlarınızı
holding the promise of
kullanabilirsiniz.
upgrading,
Uçak park
and then
pozisyonuna ulaştığında
to
başüstü
presenting
dolaplarını açarken
a
dikkatli
great
olunuz.
product
IST Türk Hava Yolları ile uçtuğunuz için teşekkür
in business
ediyor.
class on the
Sizlerle
short
yeniden karşılaşmayı diliyoruz.
route. So
Ladies and gentlemen and dear children, we
great
hope that you had a pleasant flight.
time with Turkish
For your
Airlines this
safety,
time.
please
First time
remain seated with
upgraded
your seatbelt fastened
on my
until
home
the
route.
seatbelt sign has been turned off
See
and
you
do
in
not
my
open
next
the
video.
overhead bins.